Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. I am so thrilled you're here today because, well, we're diving into a topic that literally has the power to change the entire trajectory of your life. We are talking about building real, life-changing wealth. And the best part? We're going to do it starting from small, totally manageable beginnings. We're going to break down the exact mechanics of how starting with just $50 can completely secure your financial future. Let's get into it.
So, let me ask you a quick question, and I want you to be completely honest with yourself here. Do you think you need to be rich or, have thousands of dollars a month in disposable income to actually build real wealth? Because most people believe exactly that. It's an incredibly common misconception. And honestly, it's a paralyzing one. It literally stops people from ever even starting. But today, we're going to look at the hard data to show you exactly why that simply isn't true.
Okay, let's dive into this and relieve a lot of that financial anxiety right off the bat. We've got this super intimidating myth floating around that you need to invest thousands of dollars a month to see any real progress. Honestly, throw that right out the window. The empowering reality here is that putting away just $50 to $100 a month is actually enough to build something incredible over time. Seriously, this is one of the most powerful money habits you can possibly build.
Section 1, the reveal, the magic of compound interest.
The absolute engine behind small, consistent investing is a concept called compound interest. In the simplest terms possible, compound interest is basically earning returns on your returns. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a really long, snowy hill. It starts out tiny, right? But as it keeps rolling, it picks up more and more snow, getting bigger and rolling faster. In investing, your initial money earns a little bit of extra money. Then, both the original amount and the new earnings work together to earn even more money. Even super small amounts grow dramatically when they're given enough time to roll down that hill.
And this brilliantly illustrates the math behind it. If you invest just $100 per month, assuming, say, an 8% average annual return, well, at 10 years, you're sitting at roughly $18,000. Not bad at all. But look at what happens at 20 years. It jumps to about $59,000. And then, at 30 years, it absolutely explodes to over $150,000.
Over $150,000. I really want this massive number to sink in for a second. And you know what the absolute craziest part of this is? You only actually contributed $36,000 out of your own pocket over those 30 years. The rest, over $114,000, is pure, free money generated by compound interest. I mean, this isn't from winning the lottery or hitting it big on some risky fly-by-night stock tip. This is the ultimate life-changing payoff of doing nothing more than starting small with just $100 a month and staying relentlessly consistent over 3 decades.
Section 2, the actionable roadmap, 5 steps to start.
Now, if the whole idea of investing has always seemed a bit intimidating to you, don't worry. These 5 numbered steps are your complete, foolproof playbook. Number 1, open a brokerage account. Number 2, choose a simple investment. Number 3, automate it. Number 4, reinvest your dividends. And number 5, increase over time. Honestly, it's really that straightforward. Let's break these down one by one, shall we?
Starting with steps 1 and 2, to actually invest, you need a platform, which is your brokerage account. Some really great, beginner-friendly, and low-cost options include places like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab. Once your account is open, you might be wondering, okay, what do I actually buy? Well, the key here is keeping it incredibly simple. You can choose something like an S&P 500 index fund, which essentially tracks the 500 largest companies in the US, or total stock market fund, which gives you even broader diversification. You absolutely do not need to try and pick individual winning stocks. You're just buying a tiny slice of the entire market.
Now, what's really interesting about steps 3 and 4 is that they are all about automation. This is literally how you protect yourself from your own bad habits. Set up an automatic transfer of $50 or $100 every single payday. Make it automatic so you never forget, and honestly, you'll probably never even miss the money. And crucially, this is absolutely crucial, make sure you set your account to automatically reinvest your dividends. When those companies pay out a share of their profits to you, that money automatically goes right back in to buy more shares, completely supercharging that compound interest snowball we talked about earlier.
And then we have step 5, which is how you accelerate the whole entire process. Over time, your income is likely going to grow, right? So every time you get a raise or maybe come into some extra cash, increase your automatic contribution by just $25 or $50. By scaling up your investments as your life progresses, you significantly shorten your path to financial freedom. And you do it without drastically altering your current lifestyle. It's a total win-win.
Section 3, the mindset, winning over time.
So the crucial point here is how you behave over the long haul. Listen, you do not need to be a perfect investor. You just need to start and stay consistent. Here are your absolute pro tips for longevity as we look toward 2026 and beyond. First, use tax-advantaged accounts whenever possible, things like a Roth IRA or a 401k, to legally shield your massive gains from the IRS. Second, keep your fees incredibly low by focusing on index funds with expense ratios, which are essentially just management fees under 0.05%. And finally, ignore the daily market noise. The news is going to tell you the sky's falling one day and soaring the next. Just ignore it. Time in the market always beats trying to time the market.
It really comes down to this core philosophy: small, boring, consistent actions versus flashy, complicated investment strategies. The internet is absolutely full of people trying to sell you the next big, flashy secret to getting rich quick. But the data is crystal clear on this one. The boring, steady, consistent approach beats the complicated, flashy strategies every single time. No contest.
Section 4. Your first investment challenge.
Okay, I want to issue you a direct challenge for this week. My challenge to you is simple. Open a brokerage account and set up your first automatic investment, even if it's only $25 or $50 this month. Seriously, don't wait until everything is absolutely perfect. Don't wait until you somehow magically have $1,000 saved up. Take that very first step this week, right now, to start your journey toward real financial freedom.
So I'll leave you with this final provocative question to think about. How much are you going to start investing each month? Remember, even $25 is a massive win because it gets you in the game. You do not need a fortune to build a fortune. You just need to start. Small, consistent investments today are the absolute key to building a wealthy, secure tomorrow. You've totally got this. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.